Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. And the Gamecocks will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. So Texas's offense onto the field first, and we'll see their opening script. And here comes Arch Manning. His productivity through the first half of the season has him squarely in the Heisman Trophy race. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Straight ahead, it's Smothers. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Now here's Manning. Short pass. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Longhorns want to move quickly. Throwing Manning. Rush right in his face. Still looking for a man. And he gets rid of it.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Quick give. It's Smothers. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. So South Carolina's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And as they come out, let's lock in on Donovan Murphy. He's going to get plenty of targets, and in fact, this ought to be one of the better wide receiver matchups you'll see.
We've got two receivers playing in this game, two of the best in the entire country. Two guys who had an opportunity to go to the next level, but they came back because they knew they had a chance to compete for a national championship. And now, David, we get this game where these guys are going to go head-to-head. They're seniors. They know the system. They have great chemistry with their quarterbacks, and they're ready to put on a show.
And if you don't think they're peeking over to the other side every time they're not on the field, you are absolutely wrong. This is that kind of showdown. This is draft stock jockeying, right? This is Bolitnikoff at the end of the season. They want to make a name for themselves. Who is the best wide receiver? No better opportunity than to do it head-to-head, and we got that stage today.
Second and long here. Finds his man on the RPO. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Gonna let it fly. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Rush is on. Hauls it in. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Arch is going to throw for it. Snags it. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Pushes ahead. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Long way to go on second down. From the gun, it's Smothers. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Manning on play action. Buying time to his right. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. To throw, Manning. Stepping to the right. Got rid of it just in time. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. The penalty pushes the offense back for this second down. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Here comes the heat. Turns it upfield. Taken down. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Manning from the gun on third down. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Play action on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Hits inside. It's McAllister. Past the 30. There he goes. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Gamecocks have taken it inside the 20. They'll move the wide receiver. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And great recognition by the corner. That touch pass after he throws at the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it forward again. Nice job understanding that, flying up, coming and making the big tackle in the open field.
And the RPO got it. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And the Gamecocks are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Defensively, man, I play so much more man coverage when it gets down near the red zone, down inside the 20-yard line, this area of the field. I got less space to cover. I don't have to worry about them running way down the field really deep, but I do have to worry about them finding ways to get wide receivers, tight ends, speed the ball on the perimeter. Defense was ready for it. Pretty good job by the defense.
They want to dance their way in on third and goal. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Gets it out to the 33 before he goes out of bounds. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Manning fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Play action, here's Manning. Lets it fly deep downfield. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Longhorns! That's the first score of the day for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. Running inside. It's Clark. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Looking to throw, it's Duckworth. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And there he goes. Touchdown, Longhorn. Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Just barely got rid of it.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Looking downfield, it's Duckworth. Trying to escape and get it himself. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. He might just try to kick it away from the return man because he housed the first one. Not a lot of room to field this one. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Here's Manning to throw. Right side, it's Townsend. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy game. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're all over him. Just gets rid of that one.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Finds his target. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Manning tries to pick it up on third down. Out wide right, it's Smothers. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
Looking for the edge. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up. Arch Madness. Makes the grab. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
Keeps it himself. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody
throws toward the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Texas! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for on that play.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. To throw, it's Duckworth. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down to the air. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. On the run, fires downfield. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. First down for this offense. Finds his target down the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Going to the run, it's Smothers. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
3rd and long right here. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Moving out to the right. It's caught. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Longhorns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Dropping back, it's Duckworth. Right side, it's Clark.
And that's the beauty of playing zone coverage, man. Everybody has vision on the quarterback. So when he drops to throw and that ball comes out, you should break as soon as his hand separates from the football. He does, sees the running back in the flat, runs up and makes...
Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And he had an opportunity there to make something out of nothing, but things just got sideways and the ball came free.
I just like the effort on defense, okay? They couldn't get to the quarterback initially in the pocket. He starts scrambling, and they don't quit. You saw all of the effort of everybody pursuing the QB, catching up to him, and then creating the fumble. Awesome job.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football. Hang it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Texas, 35. South Carolina, 3.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive.
Looking long. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Duckworth. Out wide left, it's Key. The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on 3rd down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's 4th down.
Punt is in the air. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. They'll need a bunch on second down. The run inside. It's Smothers. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. He now has 80 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Wants to throw one first. Look out! And he avoids the sack.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got his man. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Under pressure. Takes a hit as he fires. Couldn't set his feet.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Looking to the big tight end. Tosses it incomplete.
Yeah, nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. Rush right in his face. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
Looking downfield, it's Duckworth. Throws to the tight end. Left side is Keith. Busts through behind his pad. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the number 20 team, the SMU Mustangs.
And here's the return. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Catching up with the Texas head coach coming out of the locker room. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is their senior starting wide receiver who the training staff is looking at, and Holly Rowe will get us up to date on his condition. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on second down. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. You just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their heads start to turn to try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that concentration for a second.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Searching for space. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line. He stopped. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. They'll ride him again. Got enough for the first down. He's up to 94 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Second and long here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Longhorns will try to convert on fourth down. Needs it. And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on fourth down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on fourth and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that fourth down play.
Driven back.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Sets his feet. It's Duckworth. He's taking the shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Rush is on. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just left that ball well short.
And for whatever reason, this quarterback has not been able to find his footing in this game. He's one of the better, more talented quarterbacks in the country. Had his guy wide open that time. He didn't have to throw it that hard. He could have just floated it to him for the easy completion, but he's just been off over and over again in this game.
And that's not a surprise, but when a QB lines up and sees man-to-man coverage on his guy that runs so fast on the GPS that it's speeding in a school zone, like this dude can absolutely roll. He sees man coverage, tries to take advantage of it. They don't execute on that play, but if you want to play that defense, I think you'll get that pattern a lot from that guy.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Looking for the marker. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going. The Longhorns are flying down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. They'll try to get things off on time after the delay of game. Now it's 2nd and 12. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speed.
Oh, the fake, the up man looking for room. Turning it on. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. Just watching the clock run out on this one, and we can turn our attention to what's in store for next week here in the midpoint of the season. Straight ahead, it's Smothers. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Give to the running back. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn. Excellent pass by the back on the option. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. On play action on 1st down. Out wide right, it's Clark.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage, and one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
Anderson will throw. Pulls it in. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the 1st down. Now you got to keep it going.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. This time they'll throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42. Quick give, it's Simon. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Leaves it in his belly. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the 1st down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Got his man. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Simon. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4, they'll mark it at the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it, it's Simon.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Turns into the pile. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Needs it. And they'll make the tackle for no gain, get the stop, and get the ball back.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the 4th quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. At the end of the season, we look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. These corners going to give them some space. On the ground, it's Clark. Oh, he's got some space. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The Gamecocks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Anderson wants to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Finds his big tight end. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fresh set of downs going up top. He's got the back in the middle, and he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. 2nd down coming up. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. One more play to pad the stats. Hits inside, it's Clark. And that is how we will wrap this one up. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship. And winning a national championship